And welcome to the Kramer Jackman Show. This is a special edition of the Kramer Jackman Show. As joining me, as I can pull this up, is actually with me right now. Denver Night Wings, of course. That's what we just got out of a 42-20 victory. And joining me is Juice, the guy who got his sack in the SFL. Juice, Marlon Marshall's in here with me. Ross is at the degree, the stat man who was doing stats game, by the way. And he's also being so enthralled and enthused that he also got a tip ball. Was able to make a few really good tackles at the moment's notice. We have Adam Wiseman, who broke his penis during the game, and now he is out for at least one game. Well, he'll be back in Portland. He's in here as well. And, of course, the mastermind behind it all. The reason why we started off to a 30, we got to like a 37-point lead at one point. Jeremy Vega, and, of course, Mr. Record Breaker himself, myself, Kramer Jackman. How's everybody doing after Week 1 victory against our rivals, Las Vegas?
Good, man. I feel great. That's a good way to go to sleep.
Oh gosh, guys. What we saw, what we came through, everything that just happened on the field tonight was all one cohesive unit. We made sure to keep it moments notice. Las Vegas, they are a very good team. They are I still arguably think they're one of the best masterminded offensive teams in the game, as they always seems like every single week last year they had something new, something different that they brought to the table, and they've brought something new and different to the table this year with of course, without minus their star running back last year, Robert Redford. But they were a good team. We cannot discredit them from all but the Nightwings. I officially can say we're back, baby.
Look, I just want to say shout out to Max Jackson, owner of the Las Vegas Fury. He did his thing. He has a team. It's not easy to game plan when you have a rookie halfback who's coming in and needs to grow as much as he does to make your offense two-dimensional powerhouse. But right now they're just kind of one-dimensional. But look, and it's never easy, no matter who's coaching the team, to win in the Mile High City. That's why our hashtag is the Mile High Madness, because it's not easy to come into this altitude, to come into this environment, and to beat this team. Because no matter who's coaching, we have the playmakers, and it's just we're a tough team. But I hate even saying these words to toot my own horn. But now that I'm coaching again, I can guarantee you we're going to be one of the most competitive teams in the league, and I think it showed tonight. But big ups to Las Vegas Fury, because they came out and they did make some plays. You can't deny that, like you said, Kramer. So big ups to them, and I'm excited to see where they go, and I'm already looking forward to our Week 2 matchup in Portland.
I would say that, Vegas is really cool as a team. They're really nice people as well. Slim Shady interviewed me, and I was like, I wanted to pick Denver. And then Otis Bordeaux is a nice person as well. So shouts out to him now. They're a good team now.
And
very humble.
I want to say shout out to Slim too, man. Slim reached out to me maybe like third, fourth week in the SFLM, I think. Can't really remember, but cool dude, man. Humble, down to earth. Ask him anything, he'll answer it. But yeah, man, tough game, man. We just, we had a crazy game plan. Our defensive line stepped up like crazy, and secondaries flying around. Linebackers did their job, man. So yeah, shout out to the Fury for real.
Does Mr. Person on the IL, or at least the rest of that game, Adam Wiseman, have anything that you would like to add? Not even here. Is he just muted the entire time? I think he thinks he's talking, but he's actually muted himself.
Got injured, yo. We gotta check.
I didn't even realize it.
All right, he good.
I'm just over here getting pumped painkillers, ready for Week 2 and right now. It was a good team win.
You had a cramp. Stop crying.
I don't know. Was it an actual cramp? Or I'm pretty sure he pulled his groin.
Nah, it was a cramp, bro.
I mean, it looked like death. It looked like
It did. It looked like you broke your back in 3 different spots.
Kneeling around me, like that was not a.
We all looked like he was bed or something.
It's the first cramp in SFL history, man.
I just can't believe, honestly, with this game, like the fact that J Train is officially all aboard the J Train, and that happened. We know exactly what happened with that with him. When he had 1, 2, 3 touchdowns, I believe I think he was player of the game. I don't know. They got cut off quick. Barry Barkley, I'm gonna call him now Air Barkley. For some reason, his name was Triple B for a second. That's Air Barkley with that interception he had. He got up there. And I can't believe Teddy Farmer. I mean, I'm surprised when one of our guys who isn't one of our main guys gets an interception. It's on our side.
Wow, did we have 4 interceptions?
No, we only had 3.
No, because Teddy Farmer, didn't Josh Vasquez get 1, and then Barry Barkley had 2?
I don't remember Josh getting an interception.
Oh, okay, I jumped the gun on that one. My apologies. Okay, yeah.
No, you're all good. You're all no.
I am impressed by Barry though, like you said. Barry Barkley, I mean, what a great game. He had a tip ball and then he had that jump ball for an interception. And hey, look, we played all around. We played terrific. I mean, everyone did their part, which is amazing.
He did the damn thing this game, I'll tell you.
See, that's the thing too. Barry, I forgot last year he had 9 interceptions. So this man has came off a 9 interception season, now getting 2 in week 1. This dude is. I mean, he's a great acquisition by us.
No, by you.
No, by you and me.
I had no idea Barry Barkley had 9 interceptions. Josh Vasquez had 11, was tied for second in the league. We had Barry Barkley tied for 4th or 5th with 9. Now we have 2 ball hawk safeties. I mean, we got Matt Papineau, who's he reminds me of Richard Sherman. He's like really good, but like he doesn't get a lot of looks because teams don't typically throw his direction, being the number 1 corner. Nick Miller, he's our second corner. He's up and coming.
Kinley.
Yeah, he's still young. He's still growing in his position. He did get beat on some balls, but he didn't give up a single touchdown tonight, which it's amazing he didn't. And then we got our sleeper, our corner. Our nickel corner, Rosca Santagria, boy, made a few great plays, and in my opinion, he had a tipped ball on 3rd down that really just shut the entire offense down. I feel like it really demoralized the Fury offense after that. But
yeah, I think Rosca is gonna be one of those like pesky, annoying corners.
Yes.
Like just kind of fly around, knock the ball out. Where did he come from? Them type dudes. I just feel like he's gonna be one of them type of guys. Like, bro, go away. I just feel like he's gonna be one of them.
See, Marlon, I completely agree with you because a lot of SFL teams have 3 wide receivers now. Some even have 4, and a lot of those teams are going to be like, okay, Denver has a nickel cornerback who's still growing. He's a rookie. We're going to try to attack him with our third wide receiver in different formations. And I completely agree with you. I think they're gonna come into games against us thinking that they can take advantage of Rosca, and Rosca is going to prove every single week that he's a pesky wide receiver that you can't mess with.
What I didn't realize about Rosca's build, like his actual character, how lanky he is.
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't realize how long he actually was until he actually seen him run around.
Yeah, and the great thing about Rosca, his speed, his agility, his jumping, his coverage, and his catch are all maxed out. So like you can sleep on Rosca, but when it comes to coverage, Rosca's 100% maxed out when it comes to coverage. His coverage ability is as good as it gets in this league. He's gonna work on his strength and his tackling and things like that. But I mean, in terms of coverage corner, Rosca's ready to go. Like, I mean, from out the gates. So I think, I mean, I'm biased obviously, but I did not anticipate our defense holding the Fury's offense to 13 points. I'm not going to say 20 because our backups gave up that last touchdown, but I mean our defense delivered tonight.
Here's the thing too with that's our defense. We did not give up 20. You know what I mean. We did not give up 20. We gave up at least because I mean we had our backups at the end of the game, so it's like we only give up 13 points. If you want to just say that, as our
we only gave up
just,
6. We only gave up 6 points when I was on the field.
Exactly. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, it was a heartbreaking loss that we had to have you off the field for because you pulled your groin or whatever it was. A cramp.
Started crying, bro.
But one thing is, I don't want to talk about. I hate talking about I hate bragging about myself. It's just not me. I stay humble.
Do it
24/7.
You hit an SFL record field goal tonight, boy. You better brag.
You better start talking. Talk your shit, man.
Let's just get the elephant out of the room here. I am the best kicker in the SFL. You can't be telling me I'm not. I still, to this day, have not missed a regular season field goal in at least 4
Kramer.
seasons. There's a flipping rocket launcher attached to this freaking leg. Yeah, there's no way. And I was pushing it against the wind.
Yo, I do gotta correct you, Kramer. You said you're the best kicker in SFL right now. No. You're the greatest kicker in SFL history, and there is no argument against that. Period. You are now 85 for 85 in the regular season. You just potentially, I still haven't had confirmation. You just potentially broke the longest field goal in SFL history record. I mean, you're the greatest kicker in this league's history, and I do not ever think that your accomplishments will be broken. So,
by this point right now, 85 for 85. What's going through my mind right now is there's nothing going through my mind. At times, I like to put myself in awkward situations just to see how it feels. I keep things calm and collective at all times, and the fact that yoga is the #1 medicine in the world that we're all been getting back on. We're getting all in that routine. Last year, we skipped the routine, so we had some different personnel type issues. We're getting back into yoga at 5 a.m., boys. 5 a.m. yoga.
I'm down, you know. Breathe in, breathe out.
I mean, yoga, it cures a lot of things, to be honest. Yoga, it cures cramps, cough,
Yeah.
It just everything, your mind, mental state, it's perfect. You just
Adam,
got to
tell
become
them to put some respect on your durability, man.
Yeah, that durability is complete garbage after week 1 from what we've been seeing.
Yeah, maybe I should work on that this week. Up my injury.
You need to this week progression-wise, which starts in about an hour and 30 minutes, by the way. It will be durability for Adam, so that's at least what we need. But the fact that we won 40-20 week 1, and I thought. There's this one story. Hey, I'm not even sure if Jeremy wants to tell me this. There's one time, this one sim, before we actually played Houston, he's like, "There's no fucking way we're gonna win this game." And all the sims are all complete terrible. It's not in our favor. One thing, we won that game, by the way. 2 is the fact that Jeremy was cool the entire time, thinking, "I think I got this." That right there shows you the fact that this boy is already locked in to season shape from last 2 seasons ago. And I feel like this is a run for us, boys. This is a run.
Okay.
I do too, man, honestly, because honestly, I've seen us run some stuff that I haven't seen yet. Or is there some stuff that teams are afraid to experiment with, if that's the right way to say it? Because honestly, bro, I've watched all the games in the first week. I didn't see a lot of play actions at all. It's like teams were afraid to run that, but we just have a really good offensive mind that doesn't mind expanding the playbook and trying different things, and that's why I'm picking this brand as much as I can when my time comes.
You know what I might think it might be is the fact that last year, knowing Josh Miller was like, you know what, he said, "F it, I'm going to throw it away." Yeah, 29 interceptions. We all know. And this year, he's gotten to that mindset of Josh Miller is, yeah, I threw 29 last year. I'll do 20. I'll do 30 this year if I win every single game. If it doesn't matter.
Nothing is more powerful than a quarterback that improves and doesn't care about, doesn't give a fuck about his problems,
Hell yeah.
He still makes some W's, and still he won that game. He did a lot of good plays that game, and that's just like a trailer for what's going to happen throughout the season, I think.
Hey, by the way, Jeremy, if you haven't put the parental advisory on the graphic yet, you might want.
I didn't put the NSFW tag in the description or anything, but I did inform the league that that's what this is. But
that's what this is.
Can I speak on Josh Miller real quick before we move on?
Yes, you can.
Look, Josh Miller is he's not very active in our locker room, and that's okay. But look, Josh Miller's only ever played for one team. I think he's going on his 6th season now. Could be 5th. I'm not really sure. But Josh Miller has never once complained through our ups and downs as a franchise about his stats. I mean, his first season with Denver, 17 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. His second season with Denver, when we made the championship game and lost to Alaska, 18 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. His third season with Denver, when we won the title, I mean, he was like 20 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. In the playoffs, he went 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. He's never once complained about his stats. He's never once complained about his player. He's always been a team player, and in my opinion, he's the epitome of what a franchise quarterback should be, because you want the guy throwing the ball who like could, I mean, his stats could be anything. Josh Miller's never won an individual award, but Josh Miller is one of the few quarterbacks in SFL history, which is a lot of quarterbacks, at least 100 at this point, to make a championship game, let alone win a championship game.
Yeah, he's been to 2.
He is a franchise quarterback. He will throw interceptions. He will not have good games. He will occasionally sneak you with a great game, but he will have his number retired in SFL history because he is just a championship winning quarterback who's never once complained and has always been about the team. And that's the type of people we want here. I just had to give him a shout out.
True.
And
Hell
I,
yeah.
I get
Hell yeah.
watching him play. I get a lot of Brett Favre vibes. As far
Brett
as
Favre, 100%, Marlon,
just as
100%.
far as just throwing it and not giving a damn what happened to the ball.
Yeah, no,
Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, he's the left-handed Brett Favre. I mean, he can sling some darts and he can throw some stupid balls.
Yeah,
it's just
because
he's Brett Favre.
the touchdown he had in the back of the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
That was a dive.
Oh,
Yeah, to Logan
That was
Keel,
a
my goodness.
Yes.
Can we give Logan Keel a shout out? I mean, that dude,
Right.
the old timer.
Most definitely. Yes.
as long as we don't give one to Giacomo, I'll be fine.
Giacomo Jones is the worst receiver this league's ever seen.
If I had to give out a personal game ball, if I had to give out a personal game ball, we're going to Gene, D'Amico, and Re.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Straight
yes.
up.
I mean, they're blocks. I mean, if Jared didn't have 2 different missteps, Jared ran for almost 300 yards tonight and 4 touchdowns because of those guys blocking up front. But he's, we'll settle for 187 and 3 touchdowns. Hell of a way to start the game. But I like Adam said. I don't know if Adam's even in here. I haven't heard him. But like Adam said, Jared might be the MVP. And I knowing Jared, he's gonna credit every game and every yard to those 3 guys because they do a hell of a job, and it's only gonna get better.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a 2,000 yard.
Holy shit! It's Adam.
Adam. He good. He's alive, fellas. It happens. He had a good game too, man.
Oh yeah, Adam gets
He
in
did
on
his
those
thing.
blocks. He gets in on those tackles and those blocks.
Yeah.
And he does his job. Adam
yeah.
Player does his job more efficiently than a lot of people.
Adam,
He does his job every single
And
play.
that's just how I built my players.
yeah, I mean
It's
it's
a lot more efficient than
There you
most
go.
of the league.
yeah. I mean, look, Adam. I mean, a part of me hates saying this because I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad, but Adam is 110% one of the cornerstones of this franchise. I mean,
100%. Yeah.
I mean,
And the fact that this boy was a non-contract back in the year that we won the championship, and now he's
Dude.
improved, and now he's gotten
it's
at least a
you're
lot
right,
better.
Kramer. You're right because
Like,
that. Go ahead.
this was like Adam's one of the guys that's like, I don't know if you want to say he bought into the Nightwings way, but I mean if there even is a Nightwings way, but he's going to be a cornerstone, a staple for this team a long time ago. He did with the Birmingham Fuel, and he's going to try to create. Well, I mean, he already has created that locker room presence there. He knows that. I mean, we're a winning culture, and the fact that we can start off winning it this year properly, Adam's bought in 110%. I feel like.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I bought in from almost day one.
Yeah, I mean, Adam was, when the league announced the new rule that teams can sign generic players, Adam was our first guy, and 100% credit goes to Kramer for finding Adam, bringing him on board. Because
Hold on, wait 1 second. I don't know if I was actually. It's been a
no,
while.
it was you.
It wasn't me?
No,
Or was it Jared?
no, that was you. I mean, right, Adam? I mean, Kramer reached out to you, right?
Only person that would probably know is Adam.
Yeah, I can't remember who reached out first. If it was Jeremy or if it was Kramer.
It's been a long time. You know what? I'll take the credit because I don't want to give it to Jeremy.
It's been almost a year.
Yeah. No, I mean, for sure, Kramer recruited Adam. I mean, in my opinion, like, if Adam ever left outside of getting his own SFL Pro team, I would literally, I would take a day off of life to go cry in my bathroom and eat some ice cream. No lie.
You typically do that anyways, but
yeah, so no, but it's crazy, Kramer, because like you said, I mean, Adam was a generic outside linebacker, the position he is now on our championship-winning team, and he dominated. And then last season, we had a terrible. We missed the playoffs by one season, so I won't say terrible. It was just really up and down. But Adam had 100-plus tackles, starting out as low as you can start out as. He had 100-plus tackles, dominated, and now that he's a bronze player now because he improved, he took the time. He's taken his time. He understands that not everybody gets to immediately jump to the top, but I mean.
He kind of did though.
Like now that he's a bronze, tonight before the injury, I mean, I feel like he had 8 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss. I could be wrong, but I mean that's what I felt like.
Yeah, he was everywhere.
I don't know if I had any, like 1 or 2 tackles.
See, yeah, like you had like 3 or 4 tackles that were like really close to line of scrimmage, so it's tough to tell where it's going to measure it at. But yeah, I mean, you were all over the field like you were. I mean, if it like, I mean, if it wasn't for my linebacker, my player having like maxed out stats already for a while, you would just be like you'd be in the dime formations as well, which I wish I could put you there. I would just put you there if I could, but it really runs on value and top ranked linebacker. So, but
I guess the reason why I like Denver also is because like we have that long term dedication.
Look, you're right. You're right, Roscoe.
Anything, you know,
and
that's what.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're good. And that's what makes franchise teams. You can go ahead, man. Let them know.
No, you're right. I mean that's literally what makes franchise. I mean you're 100% right. Like I said in our chat. I mean in my opinion, like our potential is only at 75% right now. If we all stick together, progress all this season, I mean next season we're gonna be unstoppable. That's just because like Roscoe said. I mean. A lot of us are in it for the long haul, and if we all keep progressing and we stick together, we're going to be a powerhouse, and not many people are going to stop us.
And to be honest, how we interact with each other, I don't think anybody has the same kind of chemistry in their locker room. Exactly. I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking anybody else's. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking anybody else's locker room at all. It's just like sometimes you just go into a situation when everything just feels right. You know, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like you bring on the right people and everything is just right. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but
everybody passed the vibe
going into this.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because like I don't know. And just thinking about it today, I joined the voice chat and it's like, hey, if anybody wants to watch the Carolina Charleston game, I'll be chilling in there and stuff. So I was making food. And then Juice, you showed up in, and it seems like when we started talking, we've been buddies for like the past 10 years or so. So it was just like we just picked up a conversation right going. Exactly. And then Jeremy joined in. We just picked up the conversation right then and there. And it just seems like we don't have no awkward. I feel like say people meet each other for the first time because technically we really met you guys like through messaging wise, and then now boom, we're in a podcast together, and I feel like I've known you guys for the past 10 years.
Yeah, like I used to know like a few people in the team since high school, but no, not really. But that's what I'm saying. We have that type of like. We all passed the vibe check, if that makes sense. And it just,
I feel that.
Yeah, no, I think we've gelled. We're gonna a nice, good old cohesive unit in the next 5 seasons or so.
For sure. I mean, look, dude. I mean, my opinion on what Marlon kind of the topic Marlon started is 2 things. It's one, obviously. For me, I tell Kramer, hey, me and Kramer in the offseason, we'll figure out where we want our star players at. Kramer obviously has a say-so in it, and then I do too. But 100%, I'm like, hey, Kramer, this is the value we need these players at. I determine the value that's 100%. But Kramer is 100% in charge of bringing on the right people to get their players into those values and to get those players to grow into superstars. And like you said, Marlon, I mean, the chemistry we already have, and how everything feels so natural and how it feels so right. I mean, 100%. I got to give Kramer all the credit for that. And then, two is like, in my opinion, I feel like the type of culture we have in Denver is, as long as you're respectful to each other and players in the league, like this is a place where you can 100% just be yourself. Like, just
Right.
we
And I
encourage
love
that.
Talk to him.
Yeah, I don't want players to have to feel like they have to fit into something. I mean, that's the way I live my life personally, is like live, let people explore who they want to be, let them be who they want to be, as long as they're a good person. And that translates to our locker room. As long as you're a good person and you're respectful to each other and people in the community, be who you want to be, enjoy yourself. And I feel like Kramer's done a great job of getting those type of people into our locker room, and it's just created a perfect environment. So you're right,
Yep.
Marlon,
Well,
100%.
Thank you, Jeremy. I think that's the most nicest thing you ever said to me during the entire time.
That's not true.
I don't even know. Have I ever told you the story about myself and you?
Oh, God damn it.
And Ross. Have I ever told you a story about myself joining the league?
Nah, I don't think so.
It's not true.
There was one point in time that Jeremy Vega did not want me at all. Like when the general manager BJ Armstrong was the general manager at the time, he brought me upon this. Hey, we need a kicker, and Jeremy's like, "Oh, fuck this Kramer guy. We don't want this guy. We don't want a damn kicker on the team." Well, guess what? We got a kicker on the team, and guess who's the new general manager? I'm working my way up, if you know what I mean.
Look,
Guess who made the record too?
Look, I had nothing against Kramer as a person. Going into my second season as an owner and a full-time coach, was like, a kicker is a stupid idea. But BJ Armstrong, who was one of two players to have their numbers retired in Denver Nightwings franchise history. He's one of two players. He was our number one cornerback, and he was a special teams player. He was an amazing player, an amazing person. Being the GM he was, and how much I trusted him, I was like, all right, it's your call. Do whatever you want. He got Kramer, and now we have the greatest GM. Now we have the greatest kicker in SFL history. So thank you, BJ. Thank you, Kramer. I just want to clarify, I didn't hate Kramer, I just hated the idea of kickers. But now I love him, obviously.
That's how it goes.
I'm going to keep saying that. I feel like I've said that plenty of times, but it has to keep on going. For all the new people out there, Jeremy did not want me at first. Just put that out there. I was not a big ticket at all at the time, but I think I won week 1 of my season 12 debut. I won the game for it. Same with week 2 and 3.
It's so funny because week 1 of season 12, like when I coach, I remember everything. So like week 1 of season 12, we were on the road to open the season against the Indianapolis Spitfire, and they scored to tie the game with a minute left. Josh Miller went 5 for 5 for 70 yards on that drive to get us in the field goal range in under 1 minute. And Kramer, his first I think it was either his first field goal ever or it was his second field goal ever in his first game ever, hit the game winner for us. And it was just like, at that point, it was just like history was about to be made.
And the bad part about it was I was not in it to watch that game. That's the bad part.
Yeah, we went buck wild.
Yeah, you guys did. And yeah, we all did. All 11 of us. That's when we only had 11 players per team, I feel like. Or was it 9?
Yep. No, it was only 11.
That was 11. But
no, it's 12. Apologies.
12. That was the only game I missed that I completely forgot about the game. But all the other ones I've tried to make sure I made it, even with work-wise, listened to it on the way back or whatever it is. I always try to make the game. And the fact that before we started the podcast, Juice, you got your first sack. And you were, oh, this is awesome. Like, all the coming through me. Just re-say that now that we're live on broadcasting terms. Like, how that first sack.
Oh, man, because honestly, every play I'm looking at myself. So So like I'm just looking at myself, studying and seeing what I'm doing, like what I can work on, like what I need to progress, da da da. But when I seen it and I got close a few times, like I got close. But when it actually happened, it felt like I actually did it. It felt like I was in the helmet, getting a sack, celebrating. Because I remember my first sack when I played arena ball. It's the same feeling I felt watching myself get a sack on TV virtually. So I mean, for somebody like myself who had dreams of going to the league and getting older, realizing that wasn't gonna happen, closing that door, having the arena football in my life, playing 2 years of that, and then actually getting drafted, having my name called, having you guys call me, having an actual draft experience, like satisfied me in so many different ways you guys don't understand. So me watching myself get a sack like that did a lot for me, bro. Like this whole thing is gonna do a lot for me in my dreams because I never got to achieve them, and this is just one way for me to actually live that out. So man, I had fun, bro. I had fun. I
yeah,
love
no, going from that, like that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. And then now, like with you, Rosca, had a big tip early in the game that could have been at least could have like got a first down.
Roscoe
possible.
was supposed to have 2 picks, actually.
Yeah, he should have had 2 picks. He had an all. I believe he had a good ass tackle too. I know you were doing stats and all, and you were watching the game as well. But what was going through your mind as your player was going out?
So I was like, I'm sitting there like, I remember before the game, I was just like, you know what? It's game day. I'm really confident. I was like, all right, let's go. We win it. I don't care. Even if we lose, we win. Let's go. So then when the game happened, I was like, oh, damn. Okay, we're doing all right. And then I was just like, I was more like really happy about like, I picked a team that I wanted progression, even if you didn't have the good relationship you had with Jeremy during your first time, it's that progression and that growth of the team that really defines what Denver is as a franchise, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll say this, Kramer, before you go. I'll say this. I think people want to play in Denver now. It's week 1, but I just got that, like, you sometimes you have that feeling about something. I just feel like when off season hits, somebody like Kramer and Jeremy's phone is gonna be ringing a lot this off.
Free agents is gonna be like, please.
Oh yeah, free agents are gonna go crazy to get here after week 1. No matter what we do the rest of the season, that week 1 set the tone for a lot of stuff, and we just don't know it yet.
I'll tell you one thing: if the phone keeps ringing, I'm gonna feel bad to tell them like, that's already full. Nobody's leaving this damn team because they here for life.
Yo, I would like to say though, for sure, Marlon, I think that you're right, and I don't think that's like an egotistical thing to say at all. But if we spoke to you this previous off season and we offered you a chance to play for Denver and you turned us down, don't come calling because it's a hell no. Because you had a chance. You had a chance, and you turned it down.
Even if you like, say if you were also a player that was on the team beforehand and left,
you're right,
to a different team, and sorry.
I'll still lose.
Hey, my hands are clean.
If you think about it, bro, I watched every game just because it was my rookie season. I just want to see what the league was like during regular season. I watched every game, and bro, when we got on the field, it was just like from the whistle, we was on like 100 since the whistle. That was crazy to see. I don't know what it was, but it just felt like the chemistry we had here went to the field. As cliche as that sounds. You know what I'm saying?
It's real though.
You're right.
Man. Like,
it is real.
The way how it look on the field is just like how the chemistry is off field, and like
exactly
that's what makes a team, bro. Like,
so there
was a lot of that game, and just having everybody in the voice chat having it, bro. I'm hooked now. I'm there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh it's fun when you get your teammates involved and you guys start celebrating together. No doubt.
So there was this hype video I made. It was like kind of like a hype video. It's one of these videos I made for Denver. I dubbed the voiceover Battlehawks. I'm gonna post it into our messages right now on DMs. But way that team right there showed out, I'm pretty sure that was the championship run team. That's I feel like what we'll be back to. I feel like we had the last year as well. It's just we missing a few, and the fact that I feel like we gained it during this past off season, it might have worked out best. But let me find this right now. going to be a big. So we have a lot of videos. But if you haven't done so, we're live on YouTube right now. If you haven't subscribed to the Denver Nightwings Media, do it right now.
Do it.
Do that. Hit that subscribe
Do
button.
it. Get on them, boys.
Subscribe button, man.
And the bell. Press the fucking bell button too for notifications. Let's go.
Exactly. But it's just, Sam, I feel like we haven't said that enough. We're live the past 2 times.
And subscribe to Kramer's.
Subscribe to my Kramer Samson network. Yeah,
the Kramer Samson network. Subscribe, hit the bell, because if you like streaming the video games, is what he do.
Hell yeah!
Subscribe if you're a Denver fan, subscribe to all social media, Instagram, Twitter, all of that.
All of it.
Subscribe, follow, all of that.
We have the best social media. Period.
People who hate us, they ain't us.
Kramer.
They can follow us too.
Yo.
So Brandon Perna retweeted our kickoff is now tweet with the link.
Oh, really?
He retweeted it. He said, if QB1 goes down, I go in. 15 people liked it. He got 1 comment. But more importantly, if I go to view tweet activity, the impressions our tweet got because of him retweeting it was 4,200, and we had 165 people click on the tweet.
Dude, hey, Brandon Perna is the G, man. He is the G.
We're gonna have to reach out to him next season and be like, yo, if you want your Colorado podcast to be like that business, to be the name of our stadium for a full calendar year, all we expect from you is to retweet our links. That's it. We have close to 50,000 people watching each game, and our stadium name is mentioned multiple times in a broadcast, so it's at least.
And that makes the league so much bigger. Like this.
Oh
league
yeah.
Is gonna be huge.
Oh
this
yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we light years ahead, man.
We're just waiting for the next multi-millionaire to be like, yo, I believe in this product. Here's your money. I got the hookups. Here's your television contract. Boom, sponsors start rolling in, and we just skyrocket. So it's the thing is, like, not a lot of players understand. Like, a lot of players look at the league and they're like, it's gonna be big, and that's really great. They're gonna land sponsors, and that's really great. But I mean, look at pro sports. Like, yeah, cities are like, hey, we have the Los Angeles Lakers, and that's great, and they promote that. But what do the fans care about? They all care about the player, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. So at some point, players got to start realizing, hey, if I market myself, when Denver lands a sponsorship that grows their fan base into the hundreds of thousands, there's going to be a Denver company that's looking for a player to be sponsored. So,
By the way, I posted that video in the chat that I was trying to look for about the Nightwings thing I made. I feel like we're back to the teams. Watch it whenever you feel like. But you were saying, Raska?
Like, to piggyback what like Jeremy said, like at that point, when the league gets to that level, it'll really decide on it'll really determine which teams is like really franchise and able to get to that next step, if that makes sense. And I feel like Denver's that team that's like, since we do social media, since we do videos, since we do podcasts and shit, we're ready for that next step,
Hell yeah.
100% agreed.
And that's really where, when the league makes that move, it's going to be good.
Hell yeah. Boys, I don't know about you, but the adrenaline's still going right now. The fact that I'm still pissed at the fact that 2 times I could have at least extended the record, so kept the record going.
Why did I know he was about to
I still feel like Jeremy, you don't want me to keep kicking. So I remember when you said that in our voice message, like, "Oh, Kramer, I'm so sorry, you're gonna miss your first kick." You doubted me. That hurt.
Oh my
really
god!
Man.
I was standing up thinking, all right, there's got to be a chance. There's no way. The only field goal I've missed had been playoff. We won that game by like 50 anyway. It's Houston. Sorry, Eddie Gage. I just have a little chip on my shoulder. I feel like you have a chip on your shoulder too for completely 2 different reasons. But damn, Jeremy, I don't think at times it's just You want me out there, but then you don't.
I just don't know if I have a comment. Oh my goodness!
We might be 1-0, but I'm about to be.
That hit me too deep. That was like an arrow through the heart. Look,
no, Jeremy, I love you, buddy.
I think that. I'm still a little scarred from your playoff kick where it was 52 yards, but they wanted you to kick into like 20-mile-an-hour winds, and you missed a 52-yarder, and it's the only kick you've missed ever. It was in the playoffs, so technically it doesn't count towards your career stats. So I'm scarred from that. So when I'm like, there's 15 seconds left, they want him to kick a 56-yarder, possibly 57. I'm like, dude, I mean, what? And then when you hit that through, I'm still like confused. I think the game glitched in an unnatural way. Like I don't know how you did that. But you truly are the greatest kicker in NFL history. Period.
Yeah, I appreciate that. The fact that there was a huge pop in our voice chat, which was awesome.
Oh yeah,
there was a huge pop.
We went bananas.
Chat as well.
Look,
there's also been, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say.
No, you're good.
I was just gonna say. I know for a fact there are players out there that say our locker room's dead. We don't have a lot of chat. I know for a fact that I was told we were the most active locker room last year during a losing season. So, if you're one of those free agents, if you're one of those players that are like, I want to be a part of something special, I want to be a part of a locker room that screams and goes buck wild when one of the players does something great, come down to the Mile High City.
Pass the vibe check. Pass the vibe check.
Oh, yeah. Roscoe's going to check you at TSA security. And then when you're done, you can come on down.
Yep, got pad his stats down, check the vibe, and he'll be alright.
See, we need a nickname for D'Amico and Gene, like it's like a corporation or some type of like.
What I think that'll come.
Even an RE.
Eventually. I can't even think of one, but they were doing work today. Oh my.
I don't know, bro. D'Amico's always fired up, and he's always just saying the craziest stuff. So I'm sure after week 3, D'Amico will have a nickname for the
Wings Up Incorporated.
Wings Up Incorporated. So, I mean, it has to be the trio because I mean RE also very good.
Yeah, RE as well. Honestly, RE needs some more touches at that goal line. I think
100%.
See.
I like what he's doing right
now. See, I told you what we were gonna do. I'm not gonna make a comment on air.
Oh yeah.
But
I know.
It's coming.
Saying. Oh yeah, I know. I definitely know. I already know what's up. I'm just saying. I just think he deserves at least one touch a game.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, are you awake still?
Yeah. I'm still here.
Okay. All
what?
Right.
Adam.
Just making sure.
Kramer, ask Adam a quick question.
Adam, what's the nickname for the trio of RE, Gene, and also Mr. D'Amico Ryans?
I kind of like the witness protection thing we were talking about going on in
the witness protection program.
Yeah.
I mean, they serve and protect. They do. They do that a lot.
I'm talking about, bro. They were opening up lanes because we really didn't run anything outside of the tackles too much.
Shoot, they were opening up lanes like legs on a prom night.
Whoa!
Right.
What? Hey.
Whoa! Whoa! What's happening right now?
Oh shit! Damn. Yo.
I'm just saying.
D'Amico Protection Service from Art Vandelay. Hugo said it today in the game chat.
Hey, I'm just saying. In the great words of Mr. O.J. Simpson on Twitter, I'm just saying.
Look, like I said earlier, our boys haven't even begun to get better. So
yeah, that's the crazy part.
Bro, I mean,
that is definitely the crazy part.
In fact, that progression's in less than an hour. There we go. Less than an hour progression's open, by the way, boys.
All right.
Look, I mean, week three is gonna be. I mean, I hate to be that guy that overlooks their opponent. I won't. We'll obviously prepare like we would always for Portland, despite how we feel about the game. But well, week 3 against Atlanta, that's what do they call it? The blink test.
Yeah.
The litmus.
The litmus test. Yeah.
Is that it? Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what week 3 is, and everyone's gonna be looking forward to that once we're both 2-0.
Well, did Atlanta beat Baltimore? Yeah,
They did.
Bryant Dynasty came back and was like, "Hey, I'm just gonna throw it all over you guys." Final.
Which was impressive, no doubt. That was
Bryant,
crazy.
I don't know what's more impressive: him throwing and having a great performance that he did, or the fact that he does that hair flip the damn time. I don't know which one's more impressive. I wish I had hair like him.
He's really cool, man. Like, shout out to him though. Like, he does good
Bryant
picks, and he's a really chill guy.
Yeah, I tried. I vouched for him as much as I could, hopefully, because I wanted him to be on a team. I wanted him to be on a team so bad. But it's, oh my gosh, that's perfect. You're what you put in Gen Chat, Roscoe. That's.
Oh man, do you know what felt good wearing tonight?
You're a Nightwing shirt, or do you at least wear clothes?
I did not. So up in our loft it gets really hot, so I did not wear a shirt or our hoodie. But I had to come to the game wearing a championship ring, so wore that bad boy.
Right.
Did you actually get rings for
Throw
that?
the ice, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. We partner with a company. If you win the championship, you can order a championship ring. Me and Adam are the only ones who ordered a championship ring because they're $200 or $300. But I mean, man, they're
still not bad. Though.
No, I mean, they're think high school class ring, but like SFL style, Denver Nightwing style. I mean, it's amazing.
No, I get it. Yeah, I'm not expecting a Super Bowl ring, but I didn't know you actually got a ring.
Yeah, no, and it's heavy and it's nice, dude. It's good work. No, you have to buy it.
Send me a picture of that. I really want to see that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I got you.
Like we gonna get like Denver like icy chains and rings. Like, man, we gotta look, bro. We gotta be stunting every time we get in the field. That's my thing.
Shoot, I'm excited for week. I mean, look, I'm going on vacation in a few days, but
which is well deserving from all your hard work.
We're prepared for Portland, and we're gonna be prepared for Atlanta.
Oh man,
he go Juice.
I'm ready.
Yeah, those are the images of if he's gonna put.
Oh, bro, this is fire.
Let me send you the side though. The sides are where they're at.
Yeah, man, that is super fire. Yeah, well, I don't understand how anybody didn't buy that.
All right, let's think about this, Juice. I graduated college, I had money, so I couldn't do it.
Makes sense. My bad. I didn't know.
I'm still a poor motherfucker, so it's okay.
hey, listen, it's progression, bro. It's progression. You'll get the bag, and you'll be able to get the Denver Ice, the necklace, the ring, the eyeglasses, whatever. Just give it time.
All right, boys. We're gonna put a bow on this at some point. Or up totally to you. I can go for hours.
Yeah.
Up to you. You have anything else you guys want to add?
Save it for the next time, man.
Save it for the next time.
Next game.
When we go to the next game, man.
We'll be down in Portland playing our ex-coaching staff, and yeah, I mean Portland's owner used to be the head coach of our team last season. He got his own team. Mel Davis, the new offensive coordinator for Portland, used to be our middle linebacker last season.
He was Rookie of the Year last year.
And he was Rookie of the Year last year, yeah, at middle linebacker. So we're gonna play them, but they ran into a strong Sparrows team and lost by 30, and I have a feeling they're gonna run into a strong Denver team, and we'll see what happens.
I'm trying to think.
We'll get them. We'll see how it goes.
Do you think we might possibly have a Saturday game? Friday game possibly, or that kind of a Monday.
I am so games. There's no Friday game according to the schedule graphic they released. It's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised for Saturday.
I'm really hoping for Sunday because if it's Saturday, I'll be traveling a lot and then camping in the middle of the woods Saturday night, and then Sunday night I would be able to watch it Sunday night, not Sunday afternoon because I'll still be driving. But I'm really hoping it's Sunday or Monday.
It's going to be quick. Expect tomorrow another announcement thing because we do our weekly challenges. So tomorrow starts a new week of weekly challenges, by the way, boys.
Yeah, and if you haven't participated, participate because you can win something for free from the team store.
True.
A jersey, T-shirt, expensive T-shirt, flag, cheap T-shirt, hoodie.
It's all expensive.
It kind of is, but
not to say that, but it is.
I think this is a preview. I've been thinking about it all day. If we hit mid-season and we have 4 wins or more, I think I'm gonna raffle off a free jersey to a teammate.
How many
Oh.
subscribers does this page have?
Not a lot. 4.
When we
Wait,
get
who's-
to 10, we should do a giveaway every 20 subscribers.
We have
Jeez, you got-
57 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have 57. How about this? How about we get to 100 subscribers?
Yeah,
we'll start
that
talking.
is perfect.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Well, I don't want to
Yeah.
give away a jersey to a random.
We're giving
No.
a random one of the season 13 championship shirt. Let's do that.
No. I would. I like, I would give, if we hit 100 subscribers and all the subscribers were okay with giving a free jersey to one of the 20 players, I'd be cool with that. But I don't want to give one of the random 100 subscribers a free Denver jersey because I'd rather
Yeah.
give a Denver jersey to one of the players. So,
I got you. I'm catching what you're throwing right now.
but
But
yeah, I
Alright,
mean,
so-
I think that if, like I said, if we hit 4 wins or more after mid-season, I think I might raffle off a free jersey.
for those tuning in, still hit that subscribe
Yes.
button. Don't get things twisted.
We got
Hey.
6 watching.
Hammer Jamer said, "Hold on, giveaways. What did I miss?" Question mark. Yeah,
Hammer
I'm telling
Hammer
you, that's
Jr., you
all
sign
they
with us in
need.
the off season. I'll buy you a jersey.
Uh
Oh wait, that's tampering. I hope the league's not watching.
oh.
I mean, if,
No.
Jeremy, if there's one person, we would know who that person would be who would turn that in. So,
It was an accident.
I think Adam might know.
yeah, I think most people do know who actually listens to this show as well. That's the sad part. Call-outs. Do we want to do those after a victory, or just keep it rolling? It's more of a how you doing, keep it moving.
No, let's wrap this up with some call-outs, and we'll call it a night for week 1.
Who are we calling out, boys? Who
wants to step up to the plate?
Ref 62.
Get him!
This motherfucker.
Fucking Ref 62 tried to call fouls on people throughout this week and shit.
I'm calling out
call
my
him
boy
up.
Joey from the Toros, man. Get your first sack this week coming up.
Oh yeah.
Hey, R62 did bail Josh Miller out on an interception for us.
Yeah, he
so,
did. He did.
so
did
thank
bail
you,
him
I
out a little
guess.
bit.
But he'll return the favor and call us for some bullshit next week. Watch.
Some bullshit.
All right, Kramer, who's your call out?
Mine's going obviously to the man that we beat tonight, Thomas Rahman.
Get him.
I love you, buddy. We can be friends for now.
Oh,
Once week, when do we play them again? I know we play them twice in the schedule. I'm pulling it up real
10
quick.
or 11?
Once week 11 comes around here, Tom, I'm gonna hate your guts like usual. We're friends now. We're cool. I'm glad I was able to. I think it's funny too because I was able to. I'm gonna throw him in here as well. I was able to beat Eddie Gage on a field goal. Because I mean, it's always fun beating Eddie Gage on a long field, especially when the time's running out and you win off of it. That's awesome. Even when you set a record on a team that you like to despise every single year because you're the rival. I'm glad I was able to do it against Las Vegas. I'm glad I was able to do it against you guys. That's much respect for you, Tom.
Adam.
But you're okay now.
So mine's not gonna be a call out. It's gonna be a shout out. So shout out all the rookies. Ken,
Right.
I think showing how well the SFL, the product in the SFL, just seeing how many rookies.
Did we lose Adam?
Don't get injured.
Did he injure himself on the phone?
We got
No.
some
Wait,
upgrade.
hey, can you hear me?
You cut out.
Okay, it might just be my connection right now.
It could be the fact that you're also in the hospital still trying to get rubbed down and out. All right, we're gonna let's end it right there. That's the.
Wait. Wait, let me get my shout out.
Oh, you're right.
Let me get my shout out there. Shout out to the whole season 15 Night Wings roster because we are coming for a second title. That's all I want to say.
We hungry.
All right.
We hungry. All right.
One
thanks,
last
guys.
shout out.
All right.
One last shout out. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Go
good.
ahead.
No. I was gonna wrap it up. You gotta shout it out though.
Go ahead. Oh, I can give one last one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're gonna
Um.
do we need to drop a beat for you, Roscoe?
No, just like my last shout out would be like shout out to Eddie Gage because he's a cornerback and he really taught me. He taught me a lot about the league, and I really think we got to give him respect where respect is due to the veterans and everybody that's in this league that paved the
Hell
way.
yeah.
I think.
I love Eddie. I love giving him so much shit. Like
Yeah.
he takes it like he gives me shit too. So it's great. All right,
man.
boys. This has been the Kramer Jackman Show. Thank you, Juice. Thank you, Ross. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Adam.
All right.
Peace.
Later.
This has been the Kramer Jackman Show. When in doubt, you'll get out. Have a good one.
All right.